What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is John Paul Investing. So today we were going to look at two different businesses in the medical field. The first one is Sergi Line, or stock ticker symbol SRGA, and the other one is T2 Biosystems, or stock ticker TTOO. So I was going to share with you a few things that I found about these companies in their filings and within the businesses that you probably didn't know about. And hopefully this would be some information that you could use that you didn't know previously to decide whether these are companies that you want to keep looking at or if you want to pass them up. But before I got into the video, guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. This way you get notified when I make videos just like this one, and it's a way for you to show your support for the channel. And if you want to participate in live streams where you can get immediate answers, then I also would consider subscribing. If you would like access to our private Discord community of over 120 members, and to know when exactly I buy and sell specific stocks that we talk about here on this channel, go ahead and check out the link in the description to the Patreon group. And lastly, WeBull is offering up to 2 free stocks for the month of February. All you have to do is check out the other link in the description, open an account with WeBull, and deposit $100. You will then get your free stocks, and then you could sell them and do whatever you want with that money. It essentially is risk-free money, guys. So the first thing I wanted to share with you guys is that on July 20th last year, Sergi Line went into an agreement with a company called Holo Surgical that specializes in a augmented reality for spinal surgeries. Essentially what the augmented reality for the spinal surgery does, it overlays a 3D image of the patient's spine on top of the skin, and the surgeon is able to see it through like a screen. This way the practice can have a non-invasive way of doing spinal surgeries. So there was a business called RTI Holdings that had two segments in their business. One was specializing in the manufacturing of the things necessary for spinal surgeries. This segment of their business was sold and then renamed to Sergi Line. They received $440 million of cash, and they were able to pay down some debts using this money. And now after this acquisition, they still own one segment of the business, which is the spine side of the business. So on September 29th, the company entered into a stock pursuant agreement to acquire Holo Surgical, a privately held technology company that is developing an augmented reality and artificial intelligence digital surgery platform, or ARAI, to enable digital spinal surgery. Total consideration for the transaction is up to $125 million, consisting of consideration valued at $42 million payable at the closing of the transaction in cash, and shares of the company's common stock, plus potential future milestone payments that will be paid over a 6-year period when and if certain regulatory and revenue milestones are achieved. The completion of the Holo Surgical acquisition brings an innovative surgical platform and world-class team into our organization, enabling us to advance the standard of care by reimagining what is possible through integrated intelligent technology, said Terry Rich, President and CEO of Sergi Line Holdings. And for those of you who don't know who Terry Rich is he was actually a member of RTI Surgical Holdings before he transitioned into Sergi Line as a president and CEO of the company. This acquisition is the first step in accelerating our transformation into a leading digital surgical company in spine. In conjunction with the closing of the transaction, we are pleased to announce that the virtual and augmented reality expert, Professor Christian Luciano, PhD, has joined the company as leader of our R&D initiatives, and spine surgeon Dr. Chris Simonow, MD, PhD, has joined the company as Chief Medical Officer. In this role, Dr. Simonow will continue to lead the development of the ARAI platform, as well as drive innovation across the portfolio. So on their website, you get a better idea of what exactly their product is. Essentially what it's able to do is there's these yellow sticks that they plug into your back. It keeps track of where everything is. These are essentially sensors. It uses a combination of all the points to reference an image. It will recreate the image on the screen for the surgeon to use, and based on their experience, it is showing to be very accurate. The surgeon would have a screen right here that they can look through, which gives them access to the information on the sensors. There's a computer here to, I guess, run the software. And then you have the surgeon actually running the procedure without having to, look at the computer. He has the screen in front of him, augmenting where the spine is on the actual patient. So with the acquisition of their company, they actually brought on the same management team from the company as well. They didn't change these guys out. So it's good that they left these key members in the company, because these are guys that actually helped develop the technology, as stated in the press release that we read. Professor Christian Luciano, PhD, he is an engineer, inventor, and entrepreneur with over 25 years of experience integrating engineering and medicine together. And Chris Simonow is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon and an entrepreneur who founded and co-founded multiple medical companies that utilize advanced technology to improve clinical outcomes. Now, if you go into the SEC filings and look at their most recent prospectus, you'll actually see that they are claiming to pretty much hold a majority of the market share in spinal surgeries. So now we're going to look at T2 Biosystems. This is a company that specializes in early detection of sepsis in the blood. If you watch Dr. Dean's video on T2 Biosystems, he does a really good job explaining what exactly this company does. I was just going to share something with you that I found in their 10Q today that would be of very heightened interest for anyone who's looking to invest in this company for the longer term. So go ahead and check out Dr. Dean's video on T2 Biosystems. I'll put a card up here for you guys to click on. He does a very good job explaining it, so definitely check him out. So T2 Biosystems actually entered a term loan agreement with SRG Lending, and as of now, T2 Biosystems did disclose that they are in good financial standing for at least the next year from this 10Q, so we're looking at September of this year, 2021. There was an acceleration clause in the loan term that I wanted to share with you guys. This is something that could be of concern if T2 Biosystems cannot meet the performance obligations of this loan. So first of all, in the loan agreement, CRG Lending is looking for T2 Biosystems to achieve a revenue target of $43 million within the 24-month period ending December 31st, 2021. So this means that T2 Biosystems has to produce this amount of revenue before the end of this year. If they cannot meet those targets, they are essentially responsible to paying double the amount of any shortfalls as an acceleration of principal payments and maintain a minimum cash balance of $5 million on the balance sheet. And that is not where it ends, guys. So if you go to page 16, we will actually see the contractual terms of the agreement as amended require quarterly principal payments of $12 million commencing March 31st if they don't meet those requirements. So if T2 Biosystems cannot meet performance requirements and reach the $43 million threshold for CRG Lending, then they are essentially responsible for paying over $12 million on a quarterly basis starting the first quarter of next year. So that means T2 Biosystems is either going to have to do whatever they can to market their business better to generate more sales, or they're going to have to start looking for more money to borrow. But the thing I really want you guys to be fully aware of is the potential for a super high cash burn starting in the first quarter of next year in this company. So if they cannot perform for any reason, there's a chance that they're going to be scrambling for money. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Just wanted to share these two companies with you because I think these are two very interesting companies that are definitely worth looking at. They are trying to revolutionize their industries respectively. We have Sergi Line trying to dominate the spinal surgery segment, and we have T2 Biosystems trying to dominate the sepsis detection segment. If you want to know which stocks that we're talking about on the Patreon group and the private Discord, go ahead and check out the link in the description to the Patreon group. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked what you're watching, please go ahead and hit that like button, and while you're down there, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification to get notified when I make videos just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.